Prehistoric dinosaurs break out of the security of a man-made preserve and in turn wreak havoc 65 million years in the making. Hello there to everyone and welcome back once again to both RealScreenReviews.com and We Live Film. I am movie critic Nick Yacobucci and our next movie review is for Jurassic Park 3D. This eye-popping dino adventure opened on Friday, April 5th, 2013, and it stars Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum, and Sir Richard Attenborough. Jurassic Park comes to us from legendary filmmaker Steven Spielberg, the director of Jaws, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Lincoln, and E.T. Let's see now. This tale is adapted from the novel by Michael Crichton and tells the story of a living biological preserve. A billionaire has figured a way to clone dinosaur DNA and by doing so can create existing dinosaurs for almost a zoological presentation. Well, wouldn't you know that the human error and arrogance gets in the way and all dinosaur hell starts to break loose. Well, people, I remember back in the summer of 1993 when Jurassic Park was all the rage, and it really was the movie to see that summer, if not that year, in fact. This was one of those summer blockbusters that actually lived up to the hype and delivered at every turn. Jurassic Park packed in the thrills, the adventure, the wonder, the humor, and somehow pulls all of these elements together to make one quality and entertaining film. Having just viewed it back on the big screen, I can say that this film has completely held up over the years and it looks just as good as it did 20 years ago. Jurassic Park has also added a third dimension for this re-release, and the 3D was definitely a welcome treat. You could tell that they took significant time and money to convert this over to 3D, and the end result was just excellent. Something else that has held up over the years is the rousing score by John Williams. I have always felt this to be one of his best and most underrated scores, and his music in this film is just as beautiful today as it was when it was originally released. This takes me to the on-screen players, and in typical Spielberg fashion, we have a very reluctant hero that could easily be classified as an everyman. Sam Neill's Dr. Grant is a wonderful protagonist, and his relationship with the kids is just as warm and wholesome. The fact that he doesn't like children, but the two kids in the film take such a liking to him is a fun part of the movie. Laura Dern is okay, but comes off to me as essentially nothing more than a sidekick. You also have Sam Jackson, Wayne Knight, and Sir Richard Attenborough all adding personality to this film. I have always thought, however, that the best actors in the film are Jeff Goldblum as Dr. Ian Malcolm and Bob Peck as the Australian zookeeper Robert Muldoon. Goldblum's Malcolm spouts out the absolute coolest soliloquies throughout this feature, and his intelligent, quick wit and ability to prognosticate the eventual terror make him a treat in this movie. Jurassic Park's other standout is the hunter/tracker/keeper Mr. Muldoon, brought to life by the late and great character actor Bob Peck. His rugged toughness mixed perfectly with a well-spoken intellect, and the end result of that just makes him really, really cool. And if he wasn't cool enough, he has that really cool hat that he pulls off brilliantly. Now, I'm not fooling myself or anyone else when I say that the true stars of the feature are the Jurassic Park dinosaurs. Whether it's Brachiosaurus, Tyrannosaurus Rex, or Velociraptor, the dinosaurs are the reason to watch this movie. The effects from the master Stan Winston and his workshop look as good today as they did 2 decades ago, and I don't know what else to say except that you can easily turn into a little kid while watching this film. The dinosaurs make a formidable enemy against our humans, and the fact that they are strategic thinkers makes them even more appealing. At 2 hours and 7 minutes, Jurassic Park defines fun, enjoyable, and entertaining. This film is Steven Spielberg at the top of his game, and the realistic look of the dinosaurs really leaves you with a sense of wonder, especially upon the first viewing. It's just like when you saw the Transformers for the first time, and that sense of awe of seeing these creatures come to life is truly something special. Now, I will concede that the sequel's lost a little bit, but the original is a true and utter classic. Nick's Real Screen Review is a very highly recommended, but just shy of perfect, 3.5 stars out of 4, and that's for the glorious adventure tale known as Jurassic Park. Well, I'm afraid that's all the time that I have today, and thank you so much for stopping by. If you have enjoyed this review, please click like below and give me a thumbs up, or subscribe to either or both Real Screen Reviews or We Live Film if you haven't yet already. I'm sure that I'll be returning soon enough with more movie and trailer reviews, and until next time, this is Nick Yacobucci saying, I'm not always right, but only when it comes to the movies, and thank you for your attention.